Welcome to the Indie Music Room, a conversation with independent artists about writing, recording, performing, and promoting their original music. And now here's your host, Heather Kelly.
Hey everybody, it's Heather Kelly, your host of the Indie Music Room. I've been out of commission for a couple months. I'm back. I've got some things I'm catching up on, some great artists, so please make sure to stay tuned. I've had 4 this week alone, so excited to share these artists with you. Tonight, I'm speaking to this guitar player, singer-songwriter, very, very good guitar playing. I haven't seen acoustic playing like that for a while, so it's been really fun to watch. He's on business right now, and I believe it's Shanghai, but he is from New York, and I'll let him fill the rest in and tell you guys his upbringing and everything, how he got into music. But here we go. I'd like to introduce you to Willy Kuo.
Yeah, really cool.
Okay.
Really cool.
Oh, that's right. Really cool. That's right. I have to remember that. That's cool. That's right. So we're talking to Willy Kuo. So here we are. Welcome to the Indie Music Room, and thanks for your patience over the last few weeks.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here with you. Yeah.
Oh, it's my privilege. I appreciate that. Let's start from the beginning. You know, obviously we've never met in person, but why don't you let everybody know where you're from, you know, a little bit about your background and what really kind of piqued your interest about music, and we'll go from there.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, I was actually born and raised in Taiwan, and then I moved to New York. I basically for work a little bit. So now I'm mainly staying in New York, but currently I'm on a business trip in Shanghai. So yeah, my my journey has been quite diverse in a bit. Yeah, and how I started my music career or how I got engaged with music was first, I think, when I was 15. When I was around 15, and then so I got this kind of music class in school. And then, so back then, people just like play piano, and so there was a boy, then he just went up there and played piano, and then all the girls in the class just went crazy. I was like, Jesus, I was like, what the hell is going on here?
That's what I need to do, yeah.
yeah, so I was like, man, So at that time, my mom actually asked me like, hey, if you want to, try to practice some talent, do you want to do some dance or music or some shit? And I was like, okay, I would try to pick up a guitar, because first I thought it was more convenient, So then I pick up a guitar, start from there. But it wasn't very easy at the beginning, as a first beginner to play guitar. Some chords you just couldn't do it. So that was.
It's probably hard with your fingers and stuff to train them.
Yeah, exactly. So there's been quite some hard time, and especially like growing up in Taiwan, different music style is not very versatile in a way, like basically you grow up in Asia, so you wouldn't be open to like soul music, R&B music, or jazz music, or different stuff, music like that, basically just local music. So when I first started playing guitar, it was very confined idea. I didn't know, how to navigate between different styles and stuff. So then out of blue, I saw John Mayer. I saw John Mayer. I saw John Mayer playing Neon. I think on his 2008 LA concert where the light is, and they just absolutely blew my mind. I was like, I didn't know that guitar could be played that way. The song Neon, that was actually opened a new door for me. So ever since then, I think I spent maybe 6 or 7 hours in a day just playing guitar and try to learn how to play with the guitar in my own way, to learn different notes and stuff. While my other friend is out there dating, playing and stuff. So I was trying to just.
And it's a sacrifice. Yeah. It's so time consuming to learn, like really, really perfect your craft at something, and that's difficult.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because like ever since that, like 3 months later, my friends, they would ask me, "Oh my God, how did you write this stuff? How did you play this stuff?" And I was like, 3
months. 3 months is all it took you to have all this material. See,
no, of course, not that short, but those 3 months, I think they were very important to let me learn about like perseverance and courage and things to do this thing. Like music has taught me a lot of things that I think would be the most important factors in my life so far. Yeah. So ever since then, I started playing music, but mostly I just cover different songs. But when I started creating or writing my originals was based. I think it was beginning when I think second year of college. Like when I was 19 or 20. Back then I started just go to some different competition for guitar and music, and back then there was different categories about original music and blah blah blah, how you rearranged songs and stuff. So at that time I started to think that maybe like with my own style I can create something different, but and also my mother tongue is actually Chinese, so for me to write in English I also need to practice a lot, to listen to different songs, to try to parse and learn
I never
how.
even thought about that. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it
my
is,
gosh, that's a whole nother difficult factor, a whole nother layer to it.
Exactly. Like from musically wise or lyrically wise, like just different thing. But for me, I think it's better for me to try to pursue this kind of thing in English in a way, because also my local friends, they would tell me that I think you do it better in English when you do it in Chinese. I was like, well, I thought the same, because English or this kind of music style, I feel just more free. I can do whatever I want and make it sound good and cool. So people appreciate, oh my God, this is different.
You're not
they never
confined to the little box that you're in over there. It's
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I would say my biggest inspiration was, still is John Mayer, and then Aretha Franklin. Like her voice, her style, soul music. It was just amazing, phenomenal. Yeah, but lyric, for lyrics, sometimes I would just check on Ed Sheeran. I would see like what he writes about and stuff.
He can write it like a beautiful unfolding story that you feel like you're there. You know what I mean? He's so intimate.
Yeah.
I love his lyrics. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that it's been great, to see and to know all these global artists from different countries and thing. And now I'm also trying to learn about Latino music and from different countries to try to combine them together, because I think music is the common language. Even though you don't know Chinese, you don't know Spanish or something, but when you hear the melodies, the rhythm, you can try to vibe with that. For me, I think that's
appreciate it. It's music.
Yes, yeah.
I've got a couple. I used to be, or orchestra, like violin bound. And now I'm going to ask you this. Don't get mad, but I'm just ask, why are all of you beautiful Asians so talented at that violin? Because it puts me to shame. I mean, my class, I was first violin, and one year we had these people come in and they were wonderful friends of mine, but God, their parents, like, boom, 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 they are crazy talented. So,
well, I have to tell you that, sometimes it might not. Some people are gifted, but some might not. And then for those who are not like me, like we had to, especially for Asian parents, they would probably force their kid. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a good or bad to say, but I think a lot of Asian parents, they would force their kid to practice on something that they thought it was good for them just for hours straight, But for me, it's a different case that I want to do music. So I voluntarily spend 6 or 7 hours at home just trying to play with it. But for the violinists, like, for your peers, they didn't want to do it, but their parents forced them to do it. So they have to. Yeah.
I didn't want to come off like I was stereotyping, but I was always amazed, like, why are they so good? But again, I didn't have that structure, or, it's different in America. It's like take it almost like an elective instead of a, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
To avoid a math class or something. No, but I loved it. I was always played violin, and I tried to go from violin to, I wanted to learn to play bass guitar, but think about it. The bass guitar is exact opposite of a violin.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is messed with my head, and I sold it. I'm like, I can't do this. I couldn't do it. So for you, one, to be able to teach yourself guitar, and you have very, very good fingerings, but also to write and have to make it mean something like you do in English too. So that's crazy to me. That's a step.
For me, the guitar skills, actually, at first I didn't sing, I didn't write and thing. Because at the very beginning when I joined the guitar club in high school, I was told that my voice was shit, everything was shit. So I just trying to craft my playing style, you know. So I actually started playing it's called finger style, like the guitar, you know, they just play different chords and different melodies, you know, and make it a song. It's called finger style. And then after that, after high school, I thought maybe I can give it a try to sing a little. So I just, even now I'm still trying to balancing how my vocal can do with my guitar, you know, because I obviously know that some artist song, like, you know, no way I could try to sing as Ed Sheeran or Aretha Franklin, but maybe I can find a balance between my style, my playing, and my vocal, so I can still sound good in a way, you know. So for me, I think
that's great. I'm glad that you're not trying to adapt to somebody else's voice, but you're working with your God-given voice. I mean, I had to do that too. I'm not a Beyonce or a Celine Dion. I have a unique voice, but it's how I worked it so hard that it was muscle memory, you know, the way I wanted it.
Yes.
I did the best with what I have. And I think that you know, and I've heard your vocals, and I heard you before you, like the early ones where you were just playing. The amount of growth from the couple 3 years ago to now is outstanding, even vocally too. So I'm impressed by that. And you're just kind of on your own. It's just you and your guitar, right? Do you have a band and you have a backup band?
No, okay. Just me, my pen and my acoustic guitar.
Okay. Hey, that's great. You know what? It's you're doing something right. You're on your way. I do want to share this first song that we're going to play tonight with our listeners, so they kind of get an idea what we're talking about. I've heard it. You know what it is. And here they're like, what are they talking about? So let's show them. But why don't you tell me just a little bit about your first song, The Falling Rain? Tell me about that one.
About Falling Rain, I think the reason why I wrote this song is because I wanted to write something different than the local music I was, you know, surrounded by. So in the song, I try to use this kind of skills called slap. You know, like the people playing guitar, and also like John Mayer played with Neon, the song. So I try to do it, and I try to find some different, you know, a little bit sad R&B vibe and also pop style in it. So I try to create together. And when I try the lyric, but personally, I'm not a big fan of rain, you know. So whenever I go outside, mostly it happens to, you know, I didn't bring an umbrella and it just started raining a lot, you know, and it happens a lot of time, you know. So when it rains, I was like, Jesus, you know, I had this, you know, like a little bit sad feeling. So in the lyrics, I was trying to put that, you know, I was a sad person in this big city and tried to find a way out and navigate on my own. And when the rain hits me, I just, you know, trying to get this feeling. I want to strive, I want to fight, you know, and eventually maybe I can try to make something out of it, you know. So I think that's the Falling Rain will kind of reminds me of, you know, where I came from and what I do, also and also give me a note sometimes that, you know, I'm still on my way to try to achieve that what I want to. Yeah.
I like this song. Let's have a listen. We'll talk about I'm pretty impressed with you teaching yourself and your style of guitar playing. It's fresh, it's new, and I like it. So with that said, you guys, let's have a listen to Falling Rain by Willy Kuo. I had to think about it again. Willy Kuo. All right, we'll be right back.
The sky has dropped this honorable rain on my face. Been trying real hard to remind me of my sins, so I fall from the pedestal back to where I came from. Oh please, leave me alone. Now this may be rough when the vulnerable man's to be seen. It's been a long while since the first time I encouraged myself. Got nothing left to wait for, changing what goes on. It is a wake-up call. I'ma get rid of the inner fears. Look up the sky above. that had me drenched through as falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, rain, rain. Come let it all rain on me. I'm the man who can build up a face over and over again. I'll break the mold. Falling rain goes anywhere I follow. Falling rain, yeah. Falling, falling, yeah. Falling rain. Only me who can feel this thunderous chaos in my head. It's gonna leave scars to mark my determination. So I'm done being insecure, and then you'll see me born. Indeed, get fresh enough. Now running on the way with treacherous setups laid ahead. It's gonna feel sour, but I don't need no elaboration. Got everything that I long for, will help me step forward. It is a wake-up call. I'ma get rid of the inner fears. Look up the sky above that had me drenched through us. Falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, rain, rain. Come let it all rain on me. I'm the man who can build up a face over and over again. I'll break the mold. Falling rain goes anywhere I follow. Falling, 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 falling rain. Falling, 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 oh falling rain. I'ma get rid of the inner fears. Look up the sky above that had me drenched through as falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, falling rain, rain, rain. Come let it all rain on me. I'm the man who can build up a face over and over again. I'll break the mold. Falling rain goes anywhere I follow. Falling, falling, I'm falling, falling rain. Falling, 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 falling rain.
All right, you guys, that was Falling Rain. It's a great song. I think, you know, I think it'd be really cool. I was in a band with original band, but of course mine was 5-piece. So in my mind, and because I'm orchestrical, like I hear certain things I could already hear backing it up. That would be so cool too. But I mean, as far as a acoustic singer songwriter performance, it's great stuff. So nicely done. Nicely done.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're writing and you're doing this stuff. How do you go about your recordings? Do you go to a studio? Do you do it in your in-home studio?
Yeah, no, just at home actually. And also I'm trying to, you know, find a good producer and studio that could like collaborate with me, you know, but currently because I'm on business trips quite a lot, so I haven't really found, you know, this kind of good collaboration, you know. So for me now, I'm just trying to write as much song as I can to stack it up, you know, so when moment is right, when the opportunity is coming, so I would just lay it all out.
How many songs have you written? Because I feel, go ahead.
Currently, I think it's about 100, you know. Of course, some are really good. Some are really like, I think they would be like a hit. They would be really good. Or some of them, I was like, oh, that's kind of my, you know, my work during the practice. But I think if
so how many
if you given about 100, about 100, yeah.
So you have 10 on each album, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I was looking at that the other day on your site, and I was scrolling and go, oh wow, he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 10. I was blown away. I have 4, and I think 4 releases, but some of mine had 11, some had one had 9. I mean, you were like 10, 10, 10, 10. I was blown away by that. I was blown away by that. You could be like halfway to Dallas, Texas with that playlist. You know what I mean? So you
well, that's the goal, though.
Yeah, yeah. So you should. So you feel the way that they are listed, was that by time, like on the website? Is it going from first to newest down at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, I could hear the progression with that too.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
See, and that's a minor listed too, but I could hear it. That's why I was asking you about your recording. I thought maybe at one point you had stepped into a studio, but I think what you did was you learned your equipment. You're learning your equipment as much as you're doing it. So
exactly.
Yeah. What do you use? Just to set up with like a computer, or what's your programs? Or
no, not exactly. Just my phone.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, just my phone.
Easy?
Just my phone. But I at one point I did go into a studio to record some songs though. But it's just because I wanted like at the moment I just want to remember that, you know. But it wasn't like produced. Just like I want to know that my vocal, my playing, how would it sound like, you know, from a studio version. Yeah, it was just more clean and stuff, you know. Yeah, I think that was great. And then also the producer at that time, they would tell me how to, you know, keep on the rhythm and things, you know. So I think, yeah, that was good. Actually, I like the experience, and I hope that in the future, if I can actually work on that, that would be great. Yeah.
Yep. It is something when you get, obviously we own a studio. We call it old school vintage. We're using 2-inch tape still versus digital. We're doing analog. And there is something nice about analog. It creates this warm sound with vocals and your guitars and stuff. But the ease of it, I would totally, and you're doing it on your phone like that. You've got that. I never did that, but I was thinking about digital nowadays. It's easier because you can recall where you left off, or you can recall to a certain call point where yeah, we're like this, where I'm punching the button on the analog tape. You have to rewind every time before, you know, a process. But that, I assumed you just had like a computer that you bounce down to a mixer or something, and it's all on your phone.
No. Yeah, just one take on the phone, and I recorded music, and so it was like MP4 file, right? It was a video, and I just transferred it to I transformed it into like a WAV file. Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, you know what? That's creative. People are doing that more and more all the time, and it's hard for me to tell what's what, you know, quality wise.
Yeah. I know.
It's like your photos nowadays. You look at them, it's like, was that a professional photograph? No, that was my iPhone 55 or whatever the hell they are. I have an Android. I don't know. Obviously, I can't run a computer. I could probably not run an iPhone. So, tell me about Lifelong Journey. That second song too.
About that song, actually, I really dig that song myself. You know, I think I recorded and wrote that song. I think it was last year or 2022. I think. Yeah. Well, for me, because, you know, after graduating from college, so, you know, like my work, as I said, I was born and raised in Taiwan, right? So I managed to, you know, get a job in New York, in America, you know, the Big Apple, like this kind of childhood dream of mine. And I started, you know, getting to go on business trips globally. And, you know, as a little island boy from Taiwan, has this like big ambition. So I get to travel around at this age and to see, you know, see people, see the world, and listen to different music. So for me, I try to just document it, you know, like try to write it about this my lifelong journey. This is what kind of things that you may encounter along the way, from your home or to different city, to the big one or the small one, you know. And this lifelong journey is that no matter, you know, what time, you know, or what age you at when you look back, or when you at the present time you're thinking about it, you will still have this kind of refreshing idea about, oh, this is a journey I've been on right now, or this is a journey I passed already, or there's a different journey that I look forward to embarking on stuff. Yeah.
I'm really impressed. You have a really cool outlook on it too. And I mean, your songs, the the lyrics, I mean, they're kind of inspiring. Like you said, it's about the journey you've been on. I was thinking that when I listened to this one too. I'm like, boy, I've been on a journey. Anybody got a week to spend listening to it? No, I'm kidding. But we all have a journey in life, so it's really relatable by everybody.
Yes.
So with that said, let's go ahead and take a listen to it. We'll be right back. Lifelong journey. Okay.
Just a lifelong journey everyone else will go through in their lives, and that's me telling myself to hold on to what I believe. I ain't scared of walking in a rain, no. I was born to be adventurous, and there'll be a lot of souvenirs on our way. At least that's what all they say. Pack my bags and leave before dawn, so I won't shed a tear. Wonder why I have to go chase the sun, because I'm not cut out for second best. Don't ever lose yourself. Gonna make a strike right now. Sooner or later, you'll be proud of this lifelong journey. It's lifelong journey. Sometimes the circumstance can get out of hand, and I think that's the beauty of it. When things don't go always go as we plan, it's called living. When my bags and live before dawn, so I won't shed a tear. Wonder why I have to go chase the sun, because I'm not cut out for second best. Don't ever lose yourself. Gonna make a strike right now. Sooner or later, you'll be proud of this lifelong journey. Pack my bags and leave before dawn, so I won't shed a tear. Wonder why I have to go chase the sun, because I'm not cut out for second best. Don't ever lose yourself. Gonna make a strike right now. Sooner or later, you'll be proud of this lifelong journey. Lifelong journey.
All right, you guys, that was Lifelong Journey. I think everybody will agree with me that you can relate to that song. Again, your style of guitar playing is fascinating. I could watch it a long time, because I cannot do that. I can't even hold, my daughter plays, I can't even hold like one chord. Like I can't get my fingers to do anything like that. So I'm impressed. But we're gonna talk a little bit about, are you out playing currently? Because you're on business a lot. And I know that you're right now, your home base is kind of in New York, but how often are you on business versus when you get home and be able to play or whatever?
Mostly now, I think I would go on a business trip like every couple months, sometimes like once 2 months and 3 months, something like that. But sometimes like overseas, or sometimes just domestically. Yeah, but still I'm trying to find a balance, because now at this age, I'm still trying to just like get as much experience as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive. I don't even have a passport. I know. I mean, I way back in the day, maybe a honeymoon or something, I went to St. Lucia, but that is about it. So to hear you like getting your journey, what we were just talking about,
Yes.
your journey, it's incredible. Some people live such sheltered little lives, and I love my life. I love the simplicity of my life. But then I also think about the other side, you out there doing it, like the journey, you know, and I'm fascinated by that. It's crazy. What are some ways that you know, people can follow you and watch what you're doing? And if you do get back, you know, do you have a website where you kind of announce if you're going to play somewhere so people can check it out?
Yeah, I think well, if you're interested in my music, well, out of my honor, you can just search like Willy Kuo music, WILLYKUO.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Willy Kuo. You can just search Willy Kuo music, either on YouTube or on Google. You know, you can find my website, and then you can see, also follow my Instagram. You know, there will be some of my activities, because I apart from music, I also dance a little. I dance like a popping style.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah. Because for me, you know, join a dance club to learn popping was actually, I think, quite important to me, because you know, people who dance, they listen to different music than people who just play music. Like, and
people that dance actually feel the beat of the music or the rhythm, and that's something you have to do too.
Exactly. So like, that's how I learned about old school hip hop. You know, Tupac, Biggie, and other rappers, and even way before to soul music. You know, the Soul Train, like all this music. Yeah, like all this, you know, phenomenal influences that I got to listen to and try to use my body to vibe with that, and that actually helps a lot of, you know, in my writing career. You know, for me to write a song and to listen to this kind of old school or new school and combine it together, I think that's a really good combination for me to try to, you know, perfect that, craft it, and make them good, not just for me and for the audience, because I believe that people can resonate with it and know that this is a good piece of work. You know.
Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, and you know, I like the fact that it's original. It doesn't sound like anybody else. It's you. You know, it's I don't like it when people tend to fall into these traps of what we call commercial trendy radio. I like the artists. I mean, honestly, I never did covers, and you want to know why? Simply because I can never do it the way that people are used to hearing it. That it was that person's song, that I'm not gonna do it justice ever. So why not create a song that works for me? You know what I mean?
What I thought. Exactly. That's what I thought. Exactly. Yes.
So very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to this last song, and we'll come back and we can finish talking about your links real quick. But let's have a listen to "Take It Easy." This one.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You tell me about that one.
About the song "Take It Easy" was actually, I just recorded it, I think 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna say it's your new one.
Yeah, about the song. This is the newest one. And about this "Take It Easy," you know, because now at work, at the society, with a lot of crazy stuff going on, you know, sometimes, you know, just I try to, you know, sometimes at work or just my friend, I want to tell them, hey, just chill, you know, take it easy a little. Like, now the world is gone crazy, and then a lot of things, you know, like, you just try to look at things from different perspective, and maybe you can give yourself a little break or give other people a little break. You know, if you take it easy, sometimes, you know,
we need to have grace with ourselves and other people right now. It's not.
Yes.
This is a weird time.
Yeah, just like, you know, take it easy, because now is a weird time going on around the world, you know, maybe even more crazier than previous decades, you know. And now with
I don't ever remember it like this. Do you, Willie? I mean, I don't know how old you are. I'll be 49 next week, but I mean, I in my lifetime, I've never ever witnessed it. It's bizarre.
Yeah, it is very bizarre. Even for me, so currently now I turned 26 this year. Even for me, you know, like at this age, I can just notice all the social media, the technology, and everything. I mean, sure, it's benefit for our society, but for people's mind, for, you know, it's like, just like for generally how people grow up and how they perceive certain things, it definitely affects it well, I wouldn't, I cannot tell it's a good or bad way, but it definitely influenced in a certain level. So
Yeah.
I tried,
Oh my
so I
God.
played the song as a reminder to me and to people who listen to this song, just some things that you can just take it easy, don't try to focus on different things too hard or aggressively. Some people can say their opinion, but they just, their freedom, their right to do it. You don't have to take it to your heart. Just, you get free to discuss and something, but sometimes just sit back, and take it easy. Try to negotiate the things that what would be the best solution for both of y'all. Like, sometimes at work and stuff.
It's okay to have different opinions, but to personally attack one another, you can agree to disagree. I mean, I'm talking about any situation, whether it's this problems right now or even on a personal level, but you're right about that. Everybody just needs to take a freaking breath.
Yeah, just so sometimes I just want to say, hey, take it easy. What's the fuss all about? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, So I try to make the people feel that, like now it's 2024 and nobody can predict that, what would happen in the next 5 to 10 years, but all we can do is just try to roll with the punches, and then at the same time, to try to do what's best for ourselves and for our friends, for our beloved ones, just try to stay cool and be easy. Take it cool. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you are I want to say like a peacemaker. You write inspiring stuff instead of, some of the music that's out there I can't listen to, but I mean, I find your music inspiring and impressive, and I think you've got a lot of talent. I hope that you continue to keep writing, and make sure you stay in touch with us, because when you get more releases put together, I'd be happy to visit with you again.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yes. Before we trail out with your last song, I want to ask you, how'd you hear about me or my podcast? How did you find me?
Actually, through Google though. Yeah, on Google, I was kind of Google some indie music radio, and then your information popped up. I was like, it looks really great. Yeah, I think it looks great, and the content looks awesome. So I want to be on it. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I'm glad. I always ask that because I'm not sure. I guess it's like my little marketing questionnaire, because I want to know what how things are getting out there too on this end.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. I appreciate it. Your links again. Why don't you remind everybody how they can find you?
You can just type Willy Kuo music, WILLYKUO music.
You know what? I won't remember your name, but I will know it just because I think really cool now.
Really cool.
Okay. Very good.
You can type Really Cool on Google or on YouTube. You can just find my channel, and then there will be my social links and stuff, And if you try to remember my name easily, just think, oh my God, this guy is really cool, and my name is really cool. Yeah.
I'll do that forever now. I know I will. It's one of those things that you hear it once. I didn't even get it the first time. It went over my head, and then I said, oh my God. I'll never forget your face now and your name.
Awesome. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks. I appreciate you joining me. It's my privilege. And you guys, everybody take a listen. We are going to end this show and fade out with his last song, Take It Easy. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please hit subscribe and support Willy on the way. He's well on his way, and I can see him doing great big things. So don't forget to hit subscribe with Indie Music Room so you never miss an episode. Until next time, here we are with Take It Easy. Thanks, Willy.
Thanks very much.
So you already know this whole world's a little bit funny and wow. Any other night, don't be surprised when the crowd be going insane. Needless to say, just one of them days I feel somewhat overwhelmed. Catch a dragonfly through satellite. This is the game we all been playing. Shake it off, this microscope that nobody needs. Spare me please, and don't forget to focus on tomorrow. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there again, so us, babe. Take it easy, this ain't no BS. Join hands with making a difference. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there again, so us, babe. Take it easy, take it easy. Take it easy. Cadillac, we stick our skin hair again. It's what they say, every man's like gold, but there are traps lurking everywhere, waiting to get you go down in flame. Do it nonetheless, cause we can escape. I see the place have been flawlessly made. Don't make a scene, don't be meddling. This is the game we all been playing. Shake it off, this microscope is nobody needs. Spare me please, and don't forget to focus on tomorrow. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there against all us, babe. Take it easy, this ain't no BS. We'll be there against all us, babe. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there against all us, babe. Take it easy, take it easy, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it easy. Don't forget to focus on tomorrow. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there against all us, babe. Take it easy, it ain't no BS. Join hands with making a difference. Take it easy, get rid of nonsense. We'll be there against all us, babe. Take it easy, take it easy, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it easy.
You've been listening to the Indie Music Room with Heather Kelly. Be sure to listen every Saturday and Sunday right here on FortDodgeRadio.com and subscribe for all our past and upcoming shows. The Indie Music Room is a production of FortDodgeRadio.com.